wanna go to a place for some very nice treats. Shonda's Edible Delights has all the sweets.
Hi, I am Shonda with Shonda's Edible Delights, and what I'm doing is making cupcake toppers for a cake. I printed out some edible images with my Canon. I use Avery.com to be able to place these in 2-inch circles, 12 circles on each page. I've already cut them out, and what I'm going to do is cut it here with this hole puncher, slide it under there, and get it lined up. If it doesn't go all the way up as far as you want, you can take your scissors and trim off some of the white part here so that it can slide all the way in your holder, and so you can cut it where you need it to be cut. And just push, and it comes out. And you have the little scallop ends. And there you have your edible image in a perfect circle with the little scallop ends. And I've been doing my images like this since January of this year. I think, no, since sometime last year, because I do have a silhouette, but since I have a cameo for, I never could get it to cut. So I had to figure out a way to cut my images a different way and have them perfect instead of cutting them out by hand. So I've been doing it like this for quite some time now. And they come out really nice. So, and I made some little circles that I'm gonna place those on once I cut them all out. The way I want them. And you have to get them. You don't want any of the white showing. So what I'm going to do is cut some of the white part off the top. Again, for this one. And slide it back under. So you can get a nice little cut. And there you have it. And then what I'll do, I have some piping gel here. You can use a little water if you want, or piping gel. I have my paintbrush. Just take a little bit of piping gel, and you're just going to place a little here on your fondant. What I rolled out some fondant and cut out circles. And you'll take your circle here, and you're going to place it there. Try to get it as even as possible. Let me see, I'm gonna try another one. Take a little piping gel and just wipe it around. And you don't want to put too much. And I'm going to actually make some extra ones because I have to ship these out. And I want to make sure they have enough for whatever they're using it for. They're going to put them on some cupcakes. And I'm also making some little teeth to put on some of these also. Let me see, it sticks pretty good because I just dropped it on there a little bit and it started to stick once you put that piping gel on them. So I'm going to make a few of these cupcake toppers. And some of these little teeth molds here. So all I'm doing is pushing the fondant inside the mold. And what I did with this fondant, I put some Tylose powder on it so when it dries, it'll dry a little stiffer. And just get it pushed into your mold. And then I just take my finger and kind of rub it off. The excess. And then I'll go back and put some more over if I need to. this is little teeth that I'm making. I'm gonna sit that over there for a moment. And I'll do a couple of more of these. Take the little plastic off the back. Slide it right through here. Yeah, so these just seem to be a little too long. I'll just go ahead and cut some of these on the top. Yeah, so the program that I used for this was Avery.com. And if you know about Avery, they have labels that you can get from Office Max. And they come in different sizes, so you can make these pictures big or small. And these are 2 inches that I add the picture on, and I make them like labels, like I'm making labels. And when I print them out, I print 12 out on the sheet. And then I print them out in my Canon, and it prints out 12 on a page. And if you want these smaller ones, at 1 inch size pictures, they have one you can do 1 inch, and you print out as many as you want. And I actually put them on pretzels at one time for my nephew for his birthday. So they come as big or as small as you want them. You just have to look through the label sizes on your on the app. Well, yeah, on the app on the computer, and you can print them out whatever size you want on your edible paper with your printer, which you only use edible ink in. If you have a printer that you use regular ink in, you can't use it for a edible printer. Now see, that one I just cut still had the plastic on the back, so you saw it was a little harder to come through. So I try to take the plastic off before I cut them. But if you're sending them to someone who wanted images and you're just cutting them for them, printing them out, you can leave the plastic on them. Just let them know that they have to take the plastic off before they use it. So, and as soon as I cut some more, I'll take out those teeth and see how they came out. See, this one has the plastic. It's a little harder to cut because you're cutting through that plastic. And once again, I'll take it apart. And I took the plastic off. So these are not hard to do. I had to figure it out when I couldn't get my silhouette to print or cut. Well, to cut. I just had to figure it out, and I started doing this sometime last year. And it's been working for me. And I don't have a problem. My clients don't know the difference. That, oh, I didn't use a Cricut or a silhouette or something to cut it out. So it all works out. Quick, easy, simple. And, you know, some people may not be able to afford those machines. So, and you want to have your printer, edible printer, and to be able to put images on your treats. So I always say you have to improvise and figure out a way. And that's what I did. I just had to figure it out. And it started to work for me. And I hope it works for you. If you don't have what you need and you want to move your business to a different level, I say everything is a process. Okay, we're going to see how these turned out. I don't like them, so I might have to do something different. You know what? I know what I need to do. I'm going to redo these. I have a little powdered sugar. I'm going to put this over here. And I should have did this before I started in the beginning. I dusted my mold with some powdered sugar so it doesn't stick like it just did. Sometimes I stick my molds in the freezer just so that the fondant can set up a little faster. It came out better once I put that powder sugar on it. So. Flip it over. See, I haven't pasted them on there, stuck them on there, but I'm just gonna figure out how I'm gonna do it. I don't know if I'm gonna leave all three, but those are the teeth, and I'm gonna straighten them out. I just wanted to show you the teeth there. Yeah, so I'm gonna continue doing this. I'm gonna cut a couple of more out for you, and I am going to put these in the mail in the morning. So they can have them for their a party on Saturday. And my client already know that they're coming overnight, because even with 2-day priority, it takes sometimes a while. So we're gonna just mail these overnight to make sure they're on time for the party, and they'll have them all decorated, and they'll send me pictures of everything once, you know, they decorate for the party. So it's simple. You can put these images on Oreos. I'm making the little cupcake toppers. You can make them smaller, put them on pretzels. You can even cut them in squares, put them on Rice Krispie treats. So you be creative and just put them on whatever you need to. And you don't have to have a cutter. You just find they have these hole punchers. I found it at Michael's, or you can get them off Amazon. They even have them in oval shapes. So if you need to put them on a cake sickle, you can make them oval shape and put them inside behind the frames. I have some behind some frames on my Instagram and on my YouTube. I put them on behind the little frames that you make the molds out of fondant. So you can be creative, cut them in whatever shape you have. You can do them in heart shapes, because they have these cutters in heart shapes. So don't think that you are limited if you have a printer that prints out edible images. You can always print what you need. And don't tell your customer, no, I'm sorry, I don't have a cutter, I don't have this. You have a hole punch. You can do it just the way I'm doing them. And it's easy and simple. You turn it upside down, you line it up to where you want to cut your picture. And it shows you right there what you're going to cut. That's what your picture going to look like. Close it. Turn it upside down. There you have it. It's so simple. And I'll show you another one. This one has the plastic on it. So if you're going to mail them out, you line it up, cut, squeeze a little harder. There. And what you do, you slide all these in a Ziploc bag, put it in a padded envelope, and you can ship them right out. If they're looking for images and they don't need you to make the treats, and they just tell them to take off the plastic. Comes right off. Because I could have just sent this part and they could have put that part on the cupcake. But her colors were gold, so I went ahead and wanted to put a little gold backing on the back. And it's simple. And the same thing with the teeth. Gold backing. I might just put one in the middle. I found this thing online, but it's so tiny. I really didn't want to fool with it. Yeah, it's so small. I'm not going to use this. I just want to show you what it may look like if I was to use it. It would probably be cute because you got the toothpaste, the toothbrush, and the tooth connected. But I just think it's so small. And I don't really want to deal with all that little detail. So it could be cute. And then I will put it across that like there. I don't know, it's cute. I would just have to clean it up. I just did it really quick to show you. You know, so. But basically, that's it. I'll put a couple of more on here. Just to show you. Or you can put your little gel here on the back of here. And there you have it. A little piping gel. So I am going to finish this up. And when I finish, I will take a picture and show you my finished product. I thank you guys for joining me. You guys have a good night.
Popcorn, cakes, and lemonade. Everything is fresh and homemade. So go to my page or give me a call, 'cause at Shondas we have